Smith machine flat bench press, okay? This is gonna take a little bit of finagling to figure out the right setup. Biggest tip I could give you when you're setting this up, actually drop the bench or the bar down to the bench and look at the knurlings here. I usually put my hands on the knurlings and I look at the difference in terms of how much is left to the actual bench. You wanna make sure you're in the middle, okay? This is a massive thing that you do not wanna overlook, all right? Once you have your bench set up, we're gonna have Haley actually lay back and demonstrate how to execute this exercise. So the Smith machine is great because it offers us a safety. God forbid anything happens, we could just rack it rather than the barbell kind of falling on us, okay? Offers nice smooth tension, pretty much is traveling in a straight line. There's no wobbling going on. So a couple things here, her foot placement, whatever is comfortable. Most important thing is making sure her hips and her core is lined up with the actual pad itself, okay? We don't want any elevation of those hips, okay? Another thing here, if we're looking at her arm placement, we want to make sure that it's pretty much a 90-degree angle here, okay? We don't want her hands to be coming in, something exaggerated like this. Then the majority of the resistance is going to be on the triceps. That's going to be our main workers here. So whenever we kind of abduct those arms out, match that 90-degree angle, that's going to be more favorable to actually biasing those pecs and lining those pecs up. Another thing is you want the elbows right underneath the wrists. You don't want the wrists extra flexed or extended, okay? So once she's lined up, she's gonna lift the bar up, unrack it, making sure that we never finish the movement, every single rep in a fully locked position. Slight bend in the actual joints, muscles are gonna take on the tension, okay? So we're gonna have her descend the weight, nice and controlled, to the chest, pausing. Now, this is very important. You might have to play around with your positioning. You don't want the bar on your neck. You don't want the bar pretty much on your ribs. You pretty much want it pretty much where your nipples are, okay? A little bit lower, a little bit higher, whatever's most comfortable for you. She's gonna press up. Now, a couple cues to actually get the most out of this exercise. When she's descending, she wants to exaggerate big chest up, getting a bigger stretch. Just by that motion of itself, you get a better stretch, a couple extra degrees. She's almost ripping the bar apart as well. As she's coming up, she's almost trying to bring that bar together and trying to get those biceps to touch to really contract the pecs. We'll have her do a couple more repetitions here. Nice and controlled. Pausing, eliminating that momentum, pressing up, making sure the core is engaged. And that is going to be your Smith machine flat bench press.